Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Now, keep in mind, my friends, that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. So make sure to check out your other placements because you could have messages there as well. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description below, or you can send me an email to set that up. Okay, my friends, let's get started. So for Scorpio, what is the current energy around Scorpio for the week ahead? Current energy around Scorpio. That's too many cards. Okay, you want that one? Okay. Shuffle through again. Current energy around Scorpio for the week ahead. Okay. Ooh, that one flew on the floor. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what you got. So you're very close to achieving your goal. A fiery climax approaches, and you and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck as well, just out of curiosity to see what comes through there. On the bottom of the deck, we see a new start is coming. Okay, so that's interesting. So everything is fine when it comes to your loved ones. So if you're holding any sort of fear or worry that someone in your life that you care about or love is not safe or is not going to be okay with this fiery climax, you are being sort of given this message that all will be well. That's kind of how I take that you and your loved ones card are safe. I always think that just means all will be well. There's nothing to fear about someone you care about in this situation with you. And that you're very close to achieving a goal, and it's going to be almost like a climactic moment where a new start begins. So one of your goals might be that you're looking for a new start. You're looking for something to evolve. You're looking for this sort of moment of release. I always think of that fiery climax like a moment of release where something finally pushes through a barrier. Something finally overcomes an obstacle and your goal is achieved. And I'm sort of seeing this idea of someone crossing a finish line. And this idea of being in the presence of people you love and seeing that all is well and that it all worked out. That's kind of the message I'm getting. It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. This new start is coming. The tension is going to be broken. There's some kind of tension around Scorpio, and it's going to be released. You're going to achieve your goal. All will be well, and a new start is going to begin. So that's sort of what I'm feeling just from the beginning of your reading here. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see what messages Scorpio will receive. But I feel like it's important for you to hear that message that everything is going to work out. You're going to cross that finish line. The tension that you're experiencing right now, or the stress, the tension, the obstacle, the challenge that you're not sure how to overcome, you're gonna overcome it. You're gonna achieve your goal. There's something emotionally troubling you from the past here, but look, you will cross your finish line. This is the card I was imagining when I was saying that finish line. You're going to have this Four of Wands moment. It's like 11:11, feels like a finish line. In other decks, you see a couple rejoicing in the background. It's like you made it. This is inner rewards. This is that feeling like, oh yeah, thank God that's done. Like, it's like you made it. You know what I mean? It's a great feeling to see this card, especially after a Five of Cups moment where I really feel like you've been emotionally disturbed by something that didn't go how you wanted it to go. And it felt like very disappointing. It felt let down, like you felt let down, I mean. And it, it's interesting, overly focusing on this instead of seeing this new beginning that we can already see in the Five of Cups. And this new beginning is what is going to sort of allow you to achieve your goal. Perhaps your goal is to put this situation in the past and feel like you're over it. Like it's okay. That you're okay with whatever happened in this emotional moment here. And I feel like you overcome it, that in the Four of Wands here. You cross that finish line. You reach that moment where it shifts. And I feel like you can expect a new beginning. There's the Two of Wands in reverse. I love that, because that says to me that after you cross the finish line, you feel this immense freedom to choose a new beginning, which is confirmed here in a new start is coming. So it's like you're moving through a process of letting go of the past, crossing a finish line that allows you to achieve your goal of being in the present moment, and to feel free that that all is well, all is well. And then all of a sudden you have this opening to choose something new for yourself. And when I see the Two of Wands in reverse, I know some readers interpret that as it being in a challenged position. But to me, the Two of Wands in reverse is like a Cinderella moment where everything just works out. And it happens in a way that you don't expect. It happens in a way that is way less, what's the word I'm looking for? Way less challenging than you imagined it to be. It just sort of works out. It's like a synchronicity. It's like the divine comes in and just like picks you up from here and moves you over here. And you're like, how did I get over here? This is where I wanted to be. And it's like the divine sort of nodding at you, being like, yes, there you go. You're welcome, you know? And it's like circumstances shifting to get you. This always reminds me, I talked about this last week, but I can't remember in whose reading, this idea of in The Alchemist, when there's this wonderful phrase that says, when you truly have a dream and you truly believe it's possible, the universe does everything it can to conspire to get you there. And it's kind of like this idea here where you didn't think that you could get here, and then the universe helped you, because it's like it was in line, it was in alignment, it had to happen. And it's one of those kind of moments for you, Scorpio. So that's very exciting. I feel like you're going to receive some assistance here, and that you're not going to need to feel defensive anymore. You might start to feel like you want to protect this new beginning, but you're not going to be feeling this sense of emotional detachment that places you in the past. I think if anything, you're going to have really firm boundaries about your goal, and you're going to protect it. And I feel like you will defend and stand your ground to protect this new beginning, because it's something that I feel like you see the value, you see how it's worth standing up for, because you've been through something here that really let you down. And so it's like once you get to this new beginning, you're going to defend it, and you're going to place an energetic boundary around it that says, I'm going to protect this, and that this is a sacred space. You know, it's interesting, Scorpio. It's like you're going to protect it, and you're going to realize just how powerful you are. There's a strength card on the bottom of the deck, which confirms to me that this brings your power back. This brings you into your power. And that's why you're like, I'm not going to let anyone mess with this, in that Seven of Wands. It's like you made it. You achieved your goal, and now you feel the confidence. You feel empowered, and you feel that confidence that you can put your hand in the mouth of a lion. You understand your power, you understand your strength, and now you're guarding it. You know what I mean? Like you're taking whatever this goal is that you're achieving, and you're protecting it. You're not going to let anyone mess with it. You know what I mean? And I think in the past there has been some sort of messy business around something that let you down. Ultimately, it really did let you down. And so I feel like you're not playing that way anymore. you're not going to play that game anymore. This could involve something to do with a loved one, where you're not going to see someone get hurt again. It could be you that got hurt, or it could be that you don't want someone you love to get hurt again. And, I'm almost feeling like for some of you, it is you. It's that you found this space for yourself that says, I'm worthy of being treated a certain way and being loved in a certain way. And that could be your goal. And it's almost like you find that. You find that for yourself, and you're like, I'm not going to let anyone treat me that way again. And you have this very clear, energetic boundary around this new start that's beginning for you, and you're really owning your power in here. Wow, that's awesome, Scorpio. I love the energy of this reading. It feels like you're reclaiming your power, and you're initiating a new beginning. And it's creating a big climactic tipping point for you where you're like, things are changing from here. Like from here, it's going to go different. And I love that. I feel like you've moved from feeling powerless to feeling completely empowered. And you've reached this stage of empowerment that's quite beautiful. And you're surrendering the drama. Yeah, you're not going to have this sort of be a dramatic situation. You're protecting this space. You're reclaiming your power. It says here, no matter how emotionally charged a situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve the issue more quickly. And that could be this fiery climax, that there may be drama involved in you sort of reclaiming your power. There could be, but you're not going to step into that drama. I think you're going to stay very calm and cool, and you know that is the path that gets you here. It's wonderful. And it's interesting, speaking of path, you also got the surrender to the soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And I feel like that's sort of speaking to this idea of that Cinderella moment I mentioned earlier, where things just sync up. If you stay in that resolve that you're wanting to reclaim your empowerment and have this inner reward that says, I've achieved my goal, I feel like everything lines up for you after that, because it's all been designed perfectly for your soul's growth. And so when you step into that journey, I feel like everything just kind of falls into place around you, and your job is to stay centered so that you don't get pulled into the drama or the emotions of this, because they're raw still, right? With that 5 of Cups, it's like you can still feel it. What's on the bottom of the deck? Surrender to creativity. That's interesting. So there could be something here that you will create in this new start. I think you're already creating this new start as it is, but it says here, let your imagination soar, stay open to all the creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So I really feel like there is this message for you to stay out of the drama and stay tapped into being open to whatever is coming in through your intuition, your imagination. The drama could easily distract you from that. So it's important for you to sort of stay centered with the focus being your goal. And I think if your focus stays as the goal and how to achieve your goal, and trusting that all will be well, and sort of saying to yourself that, this situation is moving me towards my highest good, even if I can't see how, I trust that even this situation is helping me reach my highest good. It's helping me reach my goal. And that everything is going to line up to support me in that, so that I can reclaim my power and achieve my goal. And I feel like that's actually what's happening right now. So you've just got to surrender any sort of temptation, but I don't think it's a heavy one, that's pulling you backwards into drama. And that could be coming from the past. So it really feels like staying grounded in the now is part of this as well. That's an important part of this, is not to allow yourself to go backwards into the past. Wow, very interesting reading for you this week, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has been helpful. And Scorpio, I look forward to reading for you again soon, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.